Hey everybody, this is Jeff Crane. I'm behind the camera here and I'm with my good friend Ken Barrett. Ken Barrett and I have known each other for years and years. He's a real estate investor. He's also a realtor. As you can tell by his shirt, he's a huge Utah fan. He's very happy. Look at that grin. Anyway, the reason we're here today is we sit down every week, 3 or 4 times a month at lunch, and we're always talking about businesses, talking about business ideas and theories and work and life. And today we were talking about goals. And so I wanted to ask Ken real quickly, Ken, how do you set goals and what's important for you as you follow through with these goals? I know it's kind of like a broad question, but as I sit here and I glean from you every week, I think other people need to hear this. So what's your take on setting goals and also maintaining those goals?
Good question, Jeff. I think one of the most important thing when you're setting goals is, number one, identify where you're at first, on a personal side or even a business side. So once you know where you're at, then you're able to move what I call move your gauges. Another thing, write them down. A lot of people have great aspirations of goals and then they never write them down, and over time they just kind of fade out. So write them down and look at them on a weekly basis or even a daily basis. And also with goals, for me anyway, I like to have the end mind, but most importantly, what's the journey along the way? So myself, when I set goals, I like to do incremental type steps, if you will. So I want small victories at the very, very beginning, as all the way through the course, if you will, and then ultimately you reach your goals.
When we were having lunch today, we were talking about, you made the example of losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
You had talked about, losing a pound a week, and then what happens if I cheat and have a bad day? Give me kind of your perspective on that.
Well, within that conversation, we were talking about like losing 20 pounds. And so we're going to lose 20 pounds. That's great. Well, instead of sit there and get on the scale and we really don't have a plan, and we can, watch what we eat, but let's set up those little tiny steps, or losing a pound a week. Then after 3-4 weeks, we've lost 4 pounds. And then, Jeff, you said, well, what happens if the holidays come in and we gain 2 pounds? That's okay, Celebrate the journey along the way, because you're on the right path. You've had those incremental successes, so just keep doing it. That's what I say.
I think so many times in our life, in personal and business life, we look at these challenges and we're like, oh man, we're failing, and then we stop doing it. Have you heard that before?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I think it's most important to have those small little successes on that journey to the ultimate end goal.
And before we finish, because we wanted to make this video quick, what are some of the things that you read, or what are the things that you do to kind of fill your mind with good stuff? How do you keep so sharp? Because I'm with you every week and it seems as if you're always coming up with new stuff that I can feed on weekly.
Well, first of all, I surround myself with great people like you, Jeff.
No,
really. I mean, think about the conversations you have with people, and we talk about it all the time with, as Jeff said, I'm a licensed real estate realtor here in Utah, but I also travel around the United States teaching people how to invest in real estate. And one of the things that we talk about is get out of your own way, and believe in yourself. And don't let the naysayers bring you down. That's, I tell people this all the time. If you need to get new friends, get new friends. So I try to surround myself with people that are positive.
That's awesome. Ken, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Love you. You're an inspiration to anybody who's actually met you. And this is going to go on the World Wide Web, man.
Awesome.
All right, buddy.
Go Utes.
I love it.